Welcome back, guys, to Scarlet Nexus, where last episode was Standby Phase 10, the longest thus far, as we built up our bonds further and bought everyone new weapons. We first took on Arashi's next bonding event last episode and invited her brother Fubuki around for them to have a little heart-to-heart, with Yuito then facing her wrath. We then set out to Kikuchiba to complete a quest, photo model request, with Shiden's combo vision needing to be used on bio pools, taking us into previously unexplored areas of the map before returning to the hideout and talking to Wakana, who has asked us to head to the Kunad Gate as Phase 11, feeling Unraveled Time Together, begins.
Things are moving fast, but I'm hoping you can tell us how to deal with the Kunad Gate. You said something about entanglements?
Ultimately, Yuito and Kasane have to enter the Kunad Gate and unravel the entanglements. What I'm telling you here is just a concept. The traces interfering with time should look like tangled red threads. According to Togetsu's theory, whenever you jump through time, a dimensional hole like the Kunad Gate is created, but it should then disappear. The reason this hasn't disappeared is because Yuito and Kasane's powers resonated. The Kunad Gate is different from the theorized gates in that it's persisting in a distorted state. Using a distorted gate for a time jump creates entanglements. If you can unravel those entanglements, you can close the Kunad Gate.
Distorted? I don't really get it yet. But when you say enter the Kunad Gate, do you mean go into that hole in the sky?
That strange space. Is it inside the Kunad Gate? You saw it too, when the gate first opened.
Oh, that place with all the weird images?
That's right. That strange space that Kasane mentioned exists inside the Kunad Gate. It is a concept of space that only exists for those with the red string's power. Togetsu called it the Chronos Terminal.
Perhaps it's a kind of station, or junction point, for traveling through time.
So only Yuito and Kasane can perceive it. I guess that explains why we didn't notice it when we jumped to the future.
When there is time contact between 2020, when the gate was made, and another time, entanglements are created.
Time contact? Is that any different from time travel?
It's a broader definition of time travel. Even if you don't arrive at that time, even if you just attempt. Basically, if someone with the red string's power even touches that time, there is a trace. That is time contact. The only way to actually see which times have entanglements is for the two of you to go and check for yourselves.
So I guess the only thing we can do is leave it to Yuito and Kasane.
Even if we find the entanglements, we won't know how to unravel them until we see them.
The Chronos Terminal is conceptualized by your powers, so you'll know how to unravel them. Not with reason, but with intuition. Also, I'm weak, but I can use the red strings, so I'll support you from here.
Okay, so we just need to use the red strings again and enter the Chronos Terminal.
I'm going with you this time.
You don't know what kind of dangers will be there. Make sure you're ready before you go.
If it gets dangerous, you both come right back.
Don't worry, we will. Just take care of my mother. Keep her safe.
It's all right. Don't worry. We will protect Wakana.
All right, we don't have much time. Let me know when you're ready.
Mom, I saw you again after all these years, but we haven't really talked. I get that the situation won't allow it, but...
Doesn't mean you can't just give her a hug. Express yourself. Alright, so into the Chronos Terminal we go. It's just going to be me and Kasane when we jump in, by the look of it. I mean, I'll put her in the party, sure thing. And I'll make sure that we've got a third thing equipped, because we've got some things going there. Got stuff like SAS recovery here. I use that for a quest as well. The enhanced crush to crush ever so faster. Just a little bit helps sometimes. To be honest, I might just want to go with more force fills and keep boosting my defense. Boof it all. Lots of force fills here. Power enhance as well. Those guys should be cool for this. You'd hope so anyway. Brain map's still a little while off. Our next level isn't too far. The save man's nowhere to be seen. At this delicate time for me to buy my light gels. Where are you, save man? Are you ready to go to the Chronos Terminal? Yes, I guess I am.
Good to go, Kasane?
I'm ready.
Focus your consciousness together. Picture the site of the Chronos Terminal.
To the Chronos Terminal.
We will unravel those entanglements.
They really learned how to use it well, didn't they? Fast, too.
It looks like we actually made it. Are each of those images connected to different times?
We can't just stand around. We have to search for the entanglements.
I guess it's nothing new when it's your third time. So, how do we find them? I don't feel anything yet.
This is... It must be Mother.
Is she guiding us? Let's go! Others?
How are they inside the Chronos Terminal?
Calm down. That place is built from your consciousness. It's an imaginary world. It is a very unstable place. Your fear and anxiety, all of your emotions affected. The memories of your past made others appear.
So basically, you're saying that these others were created by our mental immaturity.
That makes us sound pretty lame. But if we made them, we can take them down too.
I know the two of you can handle it, but be careful.
So if our consciousness has made it, is this other an illusion? It sure looks real.
As long as your brain thinks so, it's the same as if it was. We have to fight it.
Keep it up.
Hopefully, we can fight it fine. Especially if they shoot each other like that.
I had it.
Whoa! Damn!
Got intercepted pretty good that time. What are we doing?
Now you...
Good.
I'll fight what I see then. Man, I did not want to be debuffed.
Here we go. Keep it up. Good.
Alright, where are we going at? Just fighting in an arena. For the most part, it's just rummies.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm really stuck targeting.
I'm fine.
Use my...
Good.
Be on guard.
Luckily, I can warp everyone in to do an attack.
Not yet.
I had it.
Damn, I'm getting roasted.
Yeah, everything's fire-based, it seems.
That was close.
Can't say I'm a fan of the flyers.
It's down. Give it everything you've got.
Keep it up.
Right, others defeated.
Hey, do you feel something?
Yeah, it's like my head is buzzing. It's weird.
So you want me to go that way, do you? I guess that's where I'm heading, considering it's a gigantic light that looks like a clump. And another basically arena with all the things around.
This is the old OSF hospital on that day in 2009. It's an entanglement.
Yeah. I don't understand it, but I can feel it. This is definitely it. If we want to successfully unravel this, then I'm betting that we have to use the red strings, our power.
Yes, I feel it too. We should be able to make this work.
Another one!
Let's hold it off while we unravel the entanglement.
Alright, I know we can do it. Right, Yuito?
Yeah, right. Let's go.
Not yet! Keep it up!
Thin the herd a little bit.
I'm not done yet.
Let's go!
More power.
Do you need help?
That attack worked. That must be a weak spot.
I can hit it! It should work. Unravel it! This should work.
And unravel them nicely. Okay, are we done?
This will make the Kunad Gate disappear.
Hey, Kasane. That day, I never got the chance to thank you properly. So, thank you for saving me.
What? That came out of nowhere.
You were the one that saved me 11 years ago at the hospital, right? I remember it perfectly now. I used to be a dud, and then all of a sudden I had powers. My power awakening? I think it was because you shared yours with me.
What? Powers aren't something you can just share.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying sounds silly, but if it were possible, it was thanks to meeting you that day that I'm still alive, and have reached my goal of getting into the OSF. That's what I think, so... thanks for saving me.
You're welcome. Is that what I'm supposed to say?
You look totally confused, but that's okay. I think it's unraveled now. Everyone is probably worried about us.
Mother's power. I can still feel it.
So, there's more than one entanglement?
If so, it's simple. We just have to unravel all of them.
Right. Okay, let's go.
I mean, there couldn't just be one. That would be weird.
We did unravel that entanglement, right?
I think so. But something still feels off.
So you feel it too. Something's bothering me.
I mean, why are these showing? What even is this? Try and remember all these scenes. Maybe it's my memories that are shattered and falling away. Another entanglement. What time's this from then?
There's another one.
Is that 50 years in the future? That should be gone. This is the other that attacked Yuito.
That's weird. I should probably kill it then. I keep getting stuck on things.
Here we go. Take this.
Nice setup.
And all I wanted was that one guy.
That was close.
Let's regroup. Let's do it together. There.
Man it!
My turn!
And then I missed.
With everything! Good!
That attack worked! That must be a weak spot.
Is everyone okay?
Thanks. I feel better now.
Unraveling!
Damn it!
Here we go!
Willie thought I'd be fine from you then.
Match me! I'm fine!
Good.
Hey!
Let's go! Now die! Come on!
Oh, I killed the other that attacked me before.
Come on!
For some reason I can't attack this boy.
More power.
One more!
So them done with brain drive up.
Looks like I've improved.
We should be able to like peel these super fast.
It should work. It should work. Us together.
Entanglement removed.
I think that's all of them.
Have you ever thought of what you'd do if you could change history?
You mean by traveling to the past? That would just create new entanglements, though, wouldn't it?
I mean, after the Kunad Gate is gone. If you could use the red strings freely.
Well, yeah. I mean, sure, I've thought about it. If I had done this or hadn't done that, something would have changed. All those regrets are still there. When Nagi asked, what should I have done differently, I just couldn't come up with an answer.
So, do you want to use the red strings to change the past?
No, I don't. Because even if you change the past, you won't know how it will affect the future. Nagi might not have gotten caught up in all of this if he wasn't my friend. If he hadn't joined the OSF, if he didn't admire them, if I mess with the past that much and just overwrite his life, is that really saving him? And it's not just Nagi. If you change the past, it would affect the lives of everyone in the world.
It's not something that one person can burden themselves with.
I don't think it's right to only care about what you wish. There's a lot that I still can't accept, but it's not something that I can just ignore as if it didn't happen.
I know it was a silly question. I'm actually surprised. Or maybe I'm just relieved. Because now I know I'm not the only one having these thoughts.
Oh.
Before, I would have answered differently. But now that I've met everyone, the way I see the world has changed.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's the same for me. You know, we actually have a lot in common.
I think it's a little early to say that.
This is Mom's... There's still an entanglement?
But all the time periods we travel to. No, now's not the time to think about it. Can you keep going?
I'll be okay. I'm probably just a little tired from using my brain too much.
We should hurry.
Uh-oh, don't have brain issues.
We only traveled to those 2 times, right?
Yes, I think those are the only ones.
You think? Well, I feel like we're about to learn more.
Isn't that...
The Sumeragi crest. That's it. This is the image I saw at the start.
Right. Yakumo Sumeragi's crest. It seems like a time entanglement appeared then. What? How?
former Major General Karen.
So they're going to keep coming.
We need to unravel the entanglement.
So we shall, though I definitely gonna need L2s. Break through that armor a little bit here. Damn it. I thought I could get a double hit if I was there.
Take this.
Here we go. Come on.
Double the damage. You say nice there, but I got walloped. Okay, duty itineraries. I guess I could try to lead you away to a nice location. There's literally cars flying around everywhere here. Is there any L2s that I can use? That's not the L2 there. It definitely is.
I need your help. Here we go.
One more.
Good.
I had it.
Come on.
I don't want to use a read attack because there's so little damage on that, but I just get to attack faster than I can launch.
I'm using this, Shiden. Thanks, Kyoka.
Keep it up.
Come on.
Finally.
Go, Yuito! Not yet!
More power. This is bad.
Well, I'm getting smashed a little bit. All in the process of trying to take out this guy faster. I should have just brain fielded. Finally.
Leave it to me.
Now I've only won.
Let's go.
Nice setup.
It's very easy to just knock him down.
That was good, Yuito.
Unravel it. Unravel it.
And finish the entanglement. Just two. It's very annoying.
Okay, that should...
Yuito? This is bad. I don't think I can take much more either.
So, did we do it? That should be all of them, right?
Probably, but something doesn't feel right. Karen and Yakumo Sumeragi. What happened to them?
Damn it. I'm blacking.
Yuito! Kasane!
Mom?
Mother.
Where am I?
Oh good, you're awake. It seems like we made it back.
What's going on? The Kunad Gate... Why hasn't it disappeared?
Well...
Good job, you two. It's all okay now.
What? But...
Mother, we unraveled the entanglements. So why?
Leave the rest to me.
What?
Thank you for growing up so strong. You've made a lot of wonderful friends. Those connections are much more valuable than any red string. Treasure them for the rest of your life.
Mother?
Mom. You can't go back to the past.
If you go back, Toketsu will...
It has to be done. Forgive me. The longer I remain here, the more painful it will be.
No, hold on! There's still so much that I need to say!
Mother!
Yuito! Kasane! Live on! Knowing you're happy is all that I could ask for! So today is the day. I may give you my brain, but you can't have my memories of the future.
Kaito. Yuito. Kasane.
The body has been confirmed as the target, Wakana. Current theory for cause of death is cerebral overload due to a malfunction in the personality rehabilitation device. We believe an irreversible memory wipe was conducted. There is significant damage to the memory regions in her brain. Following protocol and retrieving her brain.
I see. There was an entanglement from when Mom time traveled.
Mother.
She explained it to us earlier when the two of you were gone. The Kunad Gate wouldn't disappear as long as she was still present in this time.
We have a message she left for the two of you. Let me send it to you now.
That's a badass sacrifice for her kids. Could you do that if you knew what needed to be done? Was to literally just overload your brain? Big yikes. Who am I speaking to for the actual quest then?
Wakana knew from the start that she was causing an entanglement.
She held back her feelings so she could part with you with no regrets. She's a great person.
I'm sorry. I know this hits the two of you harder than anyone else, and I'm here crying.
I can understand it.
Apparently, the entanglement will unravel when Wakana returns to the past and dies like she did in history.
Interestingly, though, by the look of it, we've really changed nothing in terms of how it's going. Everything's just ticking along. Because that's how she died in history as well, maybe? I don't know. Is this the thing? There's been no alterations made that we know of? It's very confusing, that bit. If we want to change something, usually something has to change. But it feels like we're set out on a path. It's very confusing.
I know she would have wanted to talk to the both of you some more, but she thought spending more time with you would only make things more painful.
I said we don't exactly know the details to know that if something has changed or not.
Hey, don't be so down. I'm not saying that because I'm worried about you. I said that because it affects platoon morale.
Okay, Shiden. Sundera.
Wakana wasn't from this time period, so her situation was different than yours.
Arashi doesn't have much to say.
The uneasy feeling I had when we unraveled the entanglements 11 years ago was because Mother's entanglement still remained.